How do guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here today in some more F1. It's been a while since we've played some F1 24. Now, if anyone remembers, or if anyone here has been on the channel for a while now, we did start a series on F1 24. Didn't get that far though, because the game's ass. The game was dog shit. Mind my language. But yeah, the game was dog shit. It was just not playable. I mean, wet racing, especially on the controller, you've got zero chance. You might as well just give up the race, retire the race, and just get on to the next one. On the dry, the softs burn out in half a second. You lost grip after about 4 laps. And custom setups just felt weird to me personally. This is just all my personal opinion, obviously. But apparently they've made some massive changes to the game, so we are going to check it out now today. I'm going to give it another chance. Depending on how people feel about the video and obviously on how I feel playing the game right now, we might start a series on it again. Because I am loving F1 in real life, watching it, and I just miss playing the game a lot. Right, first race today is going to be Singapore. Obviously, got to start with one of my favourite tracks in the game. I mean, mine is Silverstone and that, but we are going to be doing more than one race track, so it's only going to be 5 laps. Random start wherever the game chooses, and it's put me in 10th. Nice. No, I didn't want to start any further forwards. I'm playing on 101 AI. Leave the room. Hey! Yeah, 101 AI I think it is. 5 laps. And I am running custom setups, obviously. Oh! I mean, off the rip, it feels nice. I'm not going to really feel a difference yet, like, am I? Give it time. Go on the outside. Little nip to Norris. Oh, dive in. Right, that had nothing to do with the game there, that was just me. That was terrible. That was a terrible dive. Right, let's try that again. Dive. Nice. Leave the room. And that's another position. Oh, I love this track. It's just, if you only get it right, it feels so nice. A little bit drifty on the back still. So it's good to see that that's still about. Obviously I do play with certain assists turned on, like anti-lock braking and full traction. So my car shouldn't really spin out that much. It's the whole point of traction. So when I'm slamming RT straight to the floor, that shouldn't make a difference. Shouldn't make the wheels spin, but it does. It's good to know that's still not changed. We'll make a moves. It definitely feels a lot better than it did 2 laps in. 1 softs and 2 laps. On our second lap now, we've only used, what, 3% at the most. Before I'd have been about. No one saw that dive. That was. Whoa, what happened there? Before, I'd be on what? I'd be on like 30% tyre wear by now, probably. So obviously, I am a very aggressive driver on the tyres. Definitely not tyre saver. Stupid attempt to a dive there. We can get him here, surely. It's only Perez, mate. A bit of wheel banging.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Because it is easy. You know why I am, mate? Yeah, they've definitely fixed tyres in the game now. They haven't fixed my skill, like. I'm still as shit as I was before. But yeah, they've definitely fixed the tyre wear now. It's night and day to what it used to be. Yeah, I was squeeze.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
That was terrible. Yeah, my turning's not changed at all. I can't get within 1 second of Leclerc here. Here's the last overtake I have to... That was a corner cut. Here's the last overtake I have to get to get on the podium. I'm done in that corner though. We were starting outside of the points at the start of the... Oh, you purple sector 3. Look how you turn a hot lap on me, you know what I'm saying? Lovely. Got that corner that corner, definitely wasn't perfect. Eh, no, we're getting back in with a second coming. The final lap like, so they've probably got the levels above me in the RS. Another corner. Touching too many curves here. All we gotta do is stay ahead of Perez, I guess. I don't understand how can people game like just sat back in a chair. I think I'm miles away from the monitor. Fourth place, we take that.
Still got some points. Thank you for the continued efforts. Super proud of you, so let's keep pushing.
I agree, Lewis, I agree. Driver of the day as well. Game recognises game, that's why. Right. To be fair, that felt a lot better than it used to, though. It does. The tyre wear's 100% better now. The turning doesn't feel as crazily sharp. It feels just smooth. It feels nice. It feels closer to F123 than it does now to F122. Because F122, you don't want a game feeling like that. F123, it's a good game. It's not my favourite, like F121 is my all-time favourite. I think if the game felt like F121, no one would ever complain. That's just my personal opinion, because that's my favourite feeling game of them all. But that was a street track. Now here comes the part I've not been looking forward to. A wet race. Now, don't care what you say, I'm picking Bahrain. You're lucky I'm not picking Austria. It's straight lines. It's got corners in it still, but most of it's straight because I'm not dealing with a Singapore or something in the wet. No. No. Weather... wet. Hopefully it's not full wets because I'll actually... myself. I'll actually stop driving the car. Let's just get it over and done with. It's only 5 laps. How bad can it be? I just know there's not going to be any difference. Yep, still losing 17 positions off the start because the car doesn't do anything but wheel spin, and we lost the wing of it. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't stop either. Go! How many times do I need to pump the thing? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Oh, they've still not fixed the rain. I understand it's harder to drive in the rain, you gotta be more careful. But yeah, I'll still stop. It doesn't need to be super realistic. I'm not asking for a simulated game. If I wanted to play simulated Formula 1, I'd go play one of those games on PC or something. Or get Gran Turismo, you know what I mean? For console. Oh. Still seems like drifting's the best way. Die bombs. Yep. So it's good to know that the wet races is still just rallycross pretty much. Mixed with a bit of NASCAR, bit of side-by-side collisions. Drift, even though the line's green, yep. Wheel spin for 8 days now, yep. Check. Wet racing is still dog shit on this game. Check. Ambre, leave the ring, mate. Come on. Still wheel spinning.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Did I leave my ERS on there? Or did I just accidentally turn it on when squeezing the controller to braking time? Drift it. Because that's the only way you can race in the wet round here. Or any track. Yep, drift. No, another drift even though the line's green and it should just stay around it, you know, on the track. No, another drift.
Watch out for understeer.
You know, it's because I'm taking the corners way too fast, obviously. Even though the line's green. Yes, I understand wet racing is harder than dry racing. Right, on F1 21, wet was fine. Fine on that game in my opinion. F1 22, can't remember. F1 23, I had no problem with racing in the wet. It didn't feel like I was drifting around every corner. Another thing we won't be able to test in this video because just trying to get the game to do it's annoying. I'm not that in tune with how this game works to be able to make a race do this, but the big problem this game I had was going from wet to dry. Dry to wet, not too bad. You just feel when it's arse, but wet to dry is impossible. It literally, the track could be soaking wet, sliding all over, and then about 15 laps later it could be bone dry. Literally no rain on the track, no spray from your tyres, nothing in the sky. And the AI is swapping to softs. You swap onto softs and you got no grip. You just can't. The AI can swap tyres like a lap or two before you can. I don't know if they fixed that or not because I'm not going to be able to test it in this video, but I'm just going to assume from how this feels, no, they haven't fixed that. My bad if they have. I'll hold my hands up. A-hand up.
Perez has just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Good for Perez. At least he's finally doing something for Red Bull. Yes, it's only in a video game, but if I was in my tape though. Just drift in front of Max, yeah, eat my ass. With a bit of wheel spin. Bit of curb. Oh, fair enough on the curbs. They are ruthless in the rain curb. I expect you to drift and spin out on curb, but not in the middle of the track. Like there. Stop. Yay. 2024. The best game ever. I mean, I still am looking forward to F1 2025. Slightly worried, like everyone else. You know, you should be slightly worried. But I'm also hopeful that they do not make a piece of shit like this. I say piece of shit, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh yeah, talk over me, Lewis. Pretty fair, 7-time world champion. It's not the worst F1 game I've ever played, to be fair. Like, I'd still rather play this over F1 2012 and I don't care what people say. Not on a steering wheel it might feel, all the old games might feel nice, but they don't on control.
A great display of dominance today.
Okay, so I don't want to see a red bull on the button. Go away. Bless you. Well, that's it for the video. There's our 3 races. In the dry, the game feels a million times better. A million times better. It's not even close. It's night and day between how it feels now. Wet is still got a lot of things that need to be fixed with that one. It's nowhere near what it should be or what it was. I don't get how they can make a game in 2023, 2021. I mean, they've been making games for over 20 years now to do with F1. How you can make games that long and literally have good wet racing in old games, but yet come to a new version of it and it's got worse. You literally did it good last year. Just put it back to how it was. I know it's different sides of the company. They have one year does F1 21, and then someone else will do F1 22, and then people who made F1 21 will make F1 23. But surely it's the same. It's all under EA. They can, you know, share assets. Come on, they'll share. But enough waffle. I still think people should go out and give the game another go if you've stopped playing it, because it has got a lot better. And if you do want to see a series on this, then let me know. We'll probably play the game more on the channel. It's just whether or not we do the series is a different thing. So depending on the views and what people say, we might do a series because the wet is still horrendous. But if you did like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn notifications on so you don't miss a time we upload a video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.